Said you telling everyone how much you hate my beard?
No, I didn't say anything about your beard. I was trying to zoom in on that air freshener and see what that is.
Oh, you're not filming? You're just using the video?
No, I am filming now.
Here. Up there.
What does it say? Autumn Woods?
Oh, I've had that.
Of course you have. Of course you have.
What'd you just do?
Underneath. Is that person going? Yeah, alright.
Oh, hold on, I don't have my seatbelt on.
Oh my god. What are we filming? What are we filming about?
My vlog.
What's going on?
You're never in them anymore because I only ever. Hold on. Your son's car seat is all effed up. It's pissing me off.
Never stops. There's always something to complain about.
It's always what?
What?
Nice things. Apparently, according to Aiden, there's nice things.
That you complain about? Yes.
Nice things?
Yes.
So I'm complaining, but it's about nice things.
You complain about anything there is to complain about. The air's too hot. It's too cold.
Oh my gosh.
It doesn't smell right.
The only joy in life I get is complaining.
Does this bowl look like it's changed colors to you?
Knock it off.
Oh, don't hit me there. I've got a blister, and if it pops, I might get infection.
Oh my god.
If you're wondering, that's Kyle's cousin Kyle from South Park. I've been playing the South Park game lately, so.
Now we're gonna go to BK. It's like a Jurassic Park cup.
Out here on the safari. We're gonna be hunting ourselves some rhino. Get one of them rhino horns. Supposed to be good for the pecker.
Ew, Steven.
People don't know what pecker is.
Everybody knows
Is
what
this,
pecker
is
is.
this so,
I don't want your son
is this
saying
so
it.
offensive?
I don't want your son saying it because he's picking up all your swear words now.
No, he's picking up your swear words.
Get out of here.
Wow. Let me tell you, every time she curses, he repeats it. When I curse, I do it in a rant. That he's just like, he hears me ranting. He's like, all right, bye.
Right? Remember what we do when they come like this?
Or even two of them together.
That's a... Huh?
Or even two of them together.
What?
And of course, I have to do it sexy.
He doesn't always do it sexy. Don't be gross about it. I'm gonna edit that out now. I'm
Little
starving. Can you
Check
stop?
out those baby blues. They're blue like the sky.
You're so close. Sneak peek at Valentine's Day soaps that aren't done yet.
It's very hard to see, but you might see a very light pink heart inside
It's that. The little pink hearts are inside these.
And then right on the very top here, I'm going to place it with a very pastel purple.
Why are you talking like that?
Well, you know, when you make soap, you need to go ahead and just be regal and better than everybody else. Talk down to people, you know.
Why do you sound like Donald Trump?
Oh my God!
It's gonna be huge.
These Valentine soaps are gonna be huge, huge.
Stop horseshit. It is Monday, and it is a very dreary, like, getting ready to rain day. Ugh. I'm flipping tired again because all night. I don't know what his grandmother was doing upstairs, but it kept sounding like I kept thinking that she had fallen because I kept waking up to like loud bangs. I don't know what she was doing last night, but she has her appointment today with her arthritis doctor. Again, I don't know why they're making so many appointments for her, especially when the flu is going around. Like, you would think they would want to keep elderly people away from that as much as possible. I know she had her flu shot, but the whole thing with the flu shot being like hardly effective this year, I'm so paranoid about germs to begin with, like, and then you hear about all these people that are dying from the flu. Like, I don't want to worry about this on top of everything else, especially like, I hate that people send their kids to school when they're sick. I would hope that people at his school or people in his class don't do it, but you see it all the time. Like, a cold is a cold, but if your kid's got a fever and stuff, they should not be in school, and you should know that in the morning when they wake up and they don't feel good, and not send them to school. I have to go get groceries because I did no grocery shopping this weekend, and now I'm kicking myself because I don't feel like going, and I don't want to friggin' encounter sick people. Oh my god, I look shiny in this light. I'm in my office right now, so the lighting's a little wonky, but it is, what is the exact time here? 12:51, and they just left for the 1 o'clock appointment. And her daughter comes in the house and she's like rushing her, "You're not ready yet, you don't have your shoes on." Like, why can't you come 15 to 20 minutes earlier than you've been coming, and then you'll get there on time and you won't have to rush her out the door? It blows my mind the way she operates. So they just left, they just drove off. I'm starving, so I'm gonna go eat something. That's my cabinet with all my inventory in it. Sneak peek over there. Oh my god, my hair is a mess. The rain was like, of course it stopped raining after I drove away from Aiden's school, and then as soon as I got to Walmart it started raining again, and then when I got out it was raining, and then it kind of stopped as I was bringing the stuff in the house, which was good. But oh my god, I feel like I've been rained on all day here. So I received a comment on YouTube. At the time you're watching this, it's not last week's video, but the week before, the one that was titled "Sorry, this is so negative" or something like that. And the person was like, I'm trying to think of exactly what she said, that working myself up all the time isn't doing any good, which I know, like, I can't help it, this is how I deal with things, and I could be a lot worse than I am, so. And then the second part was, way to set an example for your son talking SHIT in front of him about his family. So what is that advice? Like, I should keep everything bottled up and just be like, my life is great right now, I'm all hunky-dory YouTuber, la 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 la. Like, I don't understand some people, but all I can think is that, like, you don't know the exact situation, and obviously you haven't seen all of my vlogs because I don't want to be like rude, even though that person was rude for their comment, but that's the type of crap that makes me not want to post these videos, because I didn't ever really post my personal life before, and now that I'm doing vlogs I am, and for the most part everybody is like supportive. Like, I'm not saying people can't have their own opinions, but don't swear at me in the comments. So while I was waiting, we usually get to school like 10 minutes early, just so that I can get a good parking spot. While I was waiting, I rewatched that video because I was just curious if I said anything like horrible or whatever in the car to make someone say that I was talking shit about my son's family in front of him. All I was doing was complaining about his aunt, which I don't care. She's a shitty person. I'm gonna say that in front of him. I don't sugarcoat things, you know? I'm not one of those people that's like, oh yeah, everybody's wonderful. The world is a glorious golden place. So I don't feel bad about that, no. And then, of course, the usual complaints about his grandmother, which put anyone in front of me who has been in the same situation I have, taking care of your husband's grandmother, having to clean off shit off the bathroom floor almost every single day. I did it yesterday, I did it the day before, I did it the day before that, because she's like completely incontinent now. The other day, I got piss all over me because she was like hanging out of bed. The day that I had to help her get back into bed, she had peed all over herself, and I'm like trying to help her get up, and it's like soaking into my pants. So I mean, take anyone in my situation and tell me they're not going to complain every now and then. I'm not perfect, but I need somehow to vent, some way to vent. And like, I don't have many people I can vent to. I vent to my grandma sometimes, I vent to Steven, and I mean, he knows it all already because he's living it too. So, other than that, I have my best friend who I don't get to see very often, and I can only vent so much on the phone, you know? I figured for a change of scenery, I would film here instead of in the car. Just film as I'm getting ready today. So, here I am half asleep, trying to wake up in the morning. Today is Wednesday. I had to think about that for a second again. It was raining so bad yesterday that like just picking Aiden up from school, I got so drenched that it soaked through my coat. My pants were like soaked through and stuck to me. Luckily, it looks like it's going to be nice today. It said it's supposed to be sunny all day, so even if it's cold, I don't care, just as long as there's no rain, because I cannot stand the rain. So I'm just throwing on some makeup so I can look more awake. We have like an hour before we have to even think about getting ready to leave for school, so Steven had to go to work early again today. I guess they want him to go early the rest of the week because they've been so busy there lately, which is not that big of a deal unless his grandma has like an appointment to go to that day or something, because then I have to get her and Aiden ready in the morning, and it's just disastrous most times that happens. But I guess his what they do at his work, they make mats, like if you go into a shopping mall or a grocery store or even schools and stuff, like the big rugs that are on the floor, they make those. And I guess they are doing them for the Mall of America now, which is going to be like this gigantic project, so he's probably going to get stuck having to go in early quite a bit, which he's not too thrilled about. It's only like an hour earlier, but he has to get up at like 5. Actually, it's like 2 hours earlier, because he normally gets up now with me at 7 o'clock. Hey guys, I'm just checking in. Today is Thursday, but I need to take all my video clips off my phone because it's going to run out of space. I have like 12 minutes left of filming time on here, so I have to do that today, so I'm not going to film much, and I'm going to meet up with my friend for lunch and stuff. After I drop Aiden at school, we're going to go to the mall or something, just so I can get out of the house. But I just wanted to check in. I didn't film... Did I film anything yesterday? I think I just filmed a little bit in the morning, but my phone is like to the brink full of stuff, so I mean, I gotta take pictures and stuff off of this anyway. But I just wanted to say, hey, this week went by super slow for some reason. I'm so glad tomorrow is Friday. And I need to paint my nails. They look terrible. I don't know why I go so long in between painting them. I used to do my nails like every other day, and now it just aggravates me having to do it, so I wait until they're all chipped and super gross looking, but I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. So I'm out. I just pulled into Michael's because that's where Carissa wanted to meet, and I kept getting phone calls on the Comcast app. I kept getting phone calls on the Comcast app from a number that I don't know. It was saying Falmouth, Mass. So I looked it up on Google because I didn't know if it was one of the nurses or something trying to call. And that phone number goes to all the friggin' back page escort sites again, which I don't know if I explained that, but that was how we found his Steven's drug addict aunt. Her son's girlfriend is an escort, and he had been using her phone to call the house before, and I googled the number, and it was all pictures of her half naked, like with ads on there looking for men. And now this is happening again. Like, I just want to go out and have a day for myself today, and now I'm worried that he's going to show up at the house or something, because he's a thief and he will steal. Like, I should have locked the door before I left. So now I'm going to try and call Steven and be like, because his grandma was in bed when I left the house. She's probably going to be in bed all day. That would not stop him from showing up at the house, going in, stealing what he wants, and leaving, because she wouldn't know any better. She'd just think that was me walking around. I am like shaking with aggravation right now. Like, today of all days, this had to happen. Okay, I'll check back in later. So I just had like 15 minutes, a 15-minute space of time where I went home, left the mall, because we ended up at the mall, we had lunch, went home to make sure I gave his grandma her pills. So I usually give them to her at 1 o'clock. It's like 1:50 now. And just like checked everything out to make sure nothing was amiss. So I don't think anybody tried to go to the house. Thank God. Now with them calling, it's gonna friggin' make me paranoid that they're gonna show up. I just hope that I'm there when that happens. Because now I'm gonna keep the door locked all the time when I'm home. I can't, like, if I leave, I can't really leave the door locked on his grandma, because if something happens, then they can't get into the house, you know? Or like if her other daughter shows up to visit her or something, which that'll never happen unless the only time she ever goes over there is when she has a doctor's appointment. But if that happened and the door was locked, I would catch hell for that. What if something happens and nobody's able to get into the house? But yeah, I said I wasn't going to update much today, but it's still letting me record, so this is only going to be a few minutes. I tried to just forget about it and be like, oh well, if anything happens, I'm calling the cops when I get home. I don't care what his grandmother says, because they steal any of my shit, they're getting arrested. I don't care. He's stolen her credit card so many times, and she never wants to press charges against him. Him and his mother both need to friggin' rot in jail for all the crap they've done. But anyways, I'm going to pick Aiden up now. So yeah, that's it. I can calm down now. I was all worried earlier. It's another freezing day. It is 17 degrees right now, but it's Friday, thankfully. I feel like this week went by really slow, but it wasn't that bad of a week. I had a good day yesterday because I was able to get out of the house, and it just made me feel better. And nothing ever came, like I said yesterday, his cousin / aunt, neither one of them ended up showing up at the house, thank God. But I only have 2 minutes before this shuts off on me because I didn't clear the videos off my phone yet. But she tried calling again last night at like 5 o'clock. She was trying to call the house phone. And like, they're not leaving voicemails or anything, so I don't know what she wants. But I'm guessing she's not leaving voicemails because she doesn't want us to know that she's calling. It's not like I'm not going to check the voice message system thing. But yesterday, we went to Michael's, and then we went to Ulta, and then we went to TJ Maxx before we went to the mall, because those stores are all like in the same little area. And I found this bag for $9 at TJ Maxx. It's so cool. It's like fake leather, and it's got studs all over it. They had a silver one too, but the silver wasn't clearance, and I didn't really like that one anyway. But the red is really cool. Doesn't really go with everything, but I really don't care about that. I don't ever match my purses to my outfits or what I'm wearing. So $9 for that. The like original price was $139, and then like the TJ Maxx price, because they get everything reduced, was $34.99. And it got marked down so many times, but they had so many of them. I'm thinking they've just had them forever and nobody wanted a bright red bag with studs all over it. But I'm gonna sign off for the week now because I have like no recording time left on my phone, and I will talk to you guys next week.